The Wildcat Hills Community Wildfire Protection 5-year update plan is complete. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Wildcat Hills Community Wildfire Protection Plan 5-year update is complete and is intended to enhance collaboration and communication among the agencies and organizations managing wildfire in Scottsbluff, Banner, Kimball, Morrill, and Cheyenne counties. Region 22 Emergency Manager Tim Newman discussed the update with Scottsbluff County Commissioners, saying that fuel reduction is one of the keys to preemptively control future wildfires. Newman noted such efforts in the area include the annual training conducted through the Western Nebraska Engine Academy.
We go out and do some of that prescribed burns, burning some of the fuels reduction, and there's a potential that we can work with Game and Parks to actually use that training in order to cut fire breaks in a few strategic areas.
Landowners in at-risk areas are eligible to apply for federal and state cost-share funds for hazard mitigation efforts. Well, one of the region's largest financial institutions has expanded once again. On Monday, ribbon-cutting ceremonies were held for the new Platte Valley Bank branches in Alliance and Chadron. Both banks are now open and ready to help customers with their deposit and loan needs. The new branches also created new jobs, including 4 in Alliance and 6 in Chadron. In addition, the new branches expands PVC's number of banks to 19, serving Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado. That's in addition to the 4 existing J.G. Elliott locations. The bank's openings coincide with the celebration of Platte Valley Company's 25th anniversary and J.G. Elliott's 100th. Well, coming up after the break, we had some much-needed rain this morning across the region. Is there more in the forecast? Bill Boyer breaks it all down in your midweek forecast right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
All clear across the area this evening. We had those clouds in here last night, made for a cloudier night. Not so today. We had some rain showers and those clouds around early. We've cleared off, and we've got sunny skies and clear skies overnight coming our way. Quiet weather is really coming for most of the next 7 days. It's going to be a bit hotter tomorrow and Friday. Saturday, a touch cooler, and then hot again Sunday and into Monday of next week. 95, your high temperature yesterday after a morning low of 59 degrees. Those are about normal for this time of year. Nothing in the rain gauge yesterday. We did end up with about 1/10 of an inch today, a few hundredths to 1/10 of an inch, maybe a couple areas a bit more than that with those showers this morning. Those have since moved on out. You can see, though, where the cooler temps settled in here, along with that rain and the cloud cover that's made its way further east across the state. 70s in that portion of the world, 80s off to the east and 90s. 70s and 80s for the most part here in our area. 80 in Mullen right now. It's 85, Scottsbluff 86 in Chadron. In fact, every temperature right now in the 80s. Winds are light for the most part, 10, 15 maybe miles an hour in eastern Wyoming. Otherwise 5 to 10 miles an hour for most of us. Severe weather threat is non-existent here locally for the next several days, and we're not even going to have much in the way of thunderstorm chances coming for the next couple of days. Even that monsoonal activity that was in Colorado has since moved a little bit out of the area, and they will have a drier day today as well. Here is all that associated moisture pulling east, clearing skies here across the area, and we will have clear skies right on through the most of the day tomorrow as well. We'll be dealing with low temperatures overnight that are going to be pretty comfortable, generally in the 50s out here. Pretty nice looking night. Now tomorrow we start the day with some sunshine, and we're going to end the day with sunshine, maybe a high level cloud or two to help cool things off. That's about it. Late in the afternoon, a buildup of a couple of clouds, a very isolated chance of a shower. But as we go through the overnight hours, we're clearing back out again and setting the stage for another repeat day as we go into Friday. 90s tomorrow, low to mid 90s, upper 90s in a couple locations. It's going to be pretty hot out there, and unfortunately not much coming in the way of precip unless you happen to get underneath one of those isolated showers. Clear, quiet tonight, lows down around 57 degrees for tomorrow. Lots of sunshine around, hotter again. Highs are going to be into the mid 90s, and then our 7-day forecast will be a bit cooler again on Saturday, maybe closer down to that 90 degree mark, but flirting with 100 again as we go Sunday into Monday. Low to mid 90s for Tuesday and Wednesday next week as well. And rain chances pretty slim here across the region for the next week.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features, colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Welcome back. Delays in procuring materials will lead to a slightly shorter school year for kindergarten through 5th grade students at Scottsbluff's Roosevelt Elementary School. The school is the first in a series of district-wide elementary modernization projects, and while the district facilities and maintenance team has done a fantastic job of finishing work scheduled to be completed by the August 19th start of the school year, the building's new furniture has been slightly delayed by difficulties in procuring materials and COVID-19 related supply chain disruptions. In order to allow adequate time for teachers to set up their classrooms, the first day of school for Roosevelt Elementary will be Monday, August 23rd for K-5 students, while Bearcat preschoolers attending the school will start on August 19th. Roosevelt Elementary staff and administration are excited to welcome students back to the updated school, and the kids will not be required to make up the missed days of school. Sticking with the schools now, as Gering Public Schools staff and students returning to learn this fall will find a newly designed website. This new site offers easier navigation, a more modern design, and better search features. The move is also a part of their goal to improve communications with families, staff, and greater community members. Community Engagement Director Jennifer Seibel says their website is a critical communication tool and hopes that this refreshed digital welcome is more conducive to engaging with families and the school community. In addition, Gering Public Schools simultaneously launched an app for iPhone and Android users. The new app and website will help parents, students, and community members keep up to date with happenings on the school campus. And one of the most famous trains in the region will be rumbling through the Southern Panhandle tomorrow. Union Pacific's Big Boy 4014 locomotive will depart Cheyenne on August 5th and travel to stops in Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and beyond. Along the way, the Big Boy will be on display in cities including stops in Pine Bluffs, Wyoming, Kimball, and Sidney tomorrow. And then on the 6th, it will depart from Sidney as it travels into Kansas, Missouri, and further east. Well, straight ahead, we'll head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say, often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
For this week's segment, we're putting the spotlight on all of the cats at the Panhandle Humane Society. Currently, PHS is at capacity, with roughly 90 cats and kittens in the building. From now until Sunday, all adult cats' adoption costs have been reduced to $30. That includes their spay or neuter, microchipping, and all of their vaccinations. Staff also says if you happen to find a stray cat or litter of kittens, call the Humane Society before bringing them there.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success, combined with resources from Raymond James, can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, it was a picture-perfect evening in downtown Scottsbluff Tuesday, as several blocks of Broadway were packed with people attending the 25th Annual National Night Out celebration. Due to last year's pandemic, there was no celebration downtown, so attendance was significantly higher than in years past. Scottsbluff Police Department's Teresa Anderson organized this year's event, as planning for the 25th celebration began several months ago. She says at the end of the day, it's all about providing streamlined access to our community's first responders.
It's to get everybody associated with police officers and first responders in a positive light. You know, usually when police or EMS or fire show up to a call, it's not a very positive way. And this is just a way for everybody to interact with us, see the kind of the cool things that we have, get to know some of the police officers, and feel comfortable to come to us with anything they need.
The goodie bags that went to the first 500 kids that stopped by the Scottsbluff Police Department's booth went very quickly. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.